Hello, boys and girls. We are talking about Kill the Queen from Social Anxiety. That's right, the new album coming out July 10th, which is today's Thursday, so that would be 2 days from now, Saturday. It will be available everywhere in all of your favorite places. So please download it, stream it, share it. Stream the shit out of it. If you're going to stream it, just stream it for like a month straight. Download it. If you like it, man, please download it. There are some CDs still available. I still have CDs. I will continue to leave the PayPal link in the comments. They're $10. And please leave your address, because depending on how you have your account set up, sometimes when you send money, the address doesn't pop up. So make sure you leave your address if you want one of these. And I got CDs left. I mean, we're not quite down to the wire yet. Got available CDs, so please pick one up if you want one. But I realize this album is not for everybody. I mean, it is dark. It's offensive. It's it's a purge. What can I say? It was just one of those things, man, where I feel like I've probably been cast unwillingly in a whole bunch of dramatic plays and after-school specials in recent years here, and then after casually observing humans for the past year and a half, it was probably inevitable I was going to put out something like this. So it's not for everybody, but it has got quite a bit of attitude on it, and it is it's meant to be one track. I was going to put it up as one track and just call it Kill the Queen and have all the little Roman numerals, for all the songs. It's not really a concept album. It just I ran it all together. So it was intended to be like a one play all the way through type thing. But I didn't do that because I figured if I did that, then my built-in audience of 6 would have probably dwindled down to about 1. So I went ahead and just normally tracked it like a regular CD. But anyway, it was meant to be like a one-track deal. So a couple of fun facts about Kill the Queen. I recorded it on the Roland here. I initially started it in Reaper on the computer, but I quickly realized I had a whole bunch of stuff already recorded on this machine. And it doesn't have like individual track outs, so it would have been one of those things where I'd had to put it on the computer one track at a time and sync it up. And I mean, I had so many tracks on here, it just gave me tired head even thinking about it. So I decided, screw it, dude, I'm just going to do it all on the Roland. So I did. And since I decided to do that, I tried something a little bit different this time. I did it all completely in headphones from start to finish. I recorded it, mixed it, mastered it, assembled it, everything. I never put it through speakers, not one single time. Just as an experiment. Now, I mean, it still sounds good. You can still crank it up, and some of it sounds good, but it's meant for headphones because I made it that way. I did it kind of for me because I wanted it to be kind of the experience. Like when I check out music, and that's what I do. I relax, and I put on the headphones and I check out. I just got to get into whatever I'm checking out. New albums, whatever. So I kind of did it in that kind of style. So I realize not everybody likes to do that, but I figure most people nowadays listen to music through a shitty phone speaker or earbuds. So, shit, screw it. I'm just going to do a headphone album. So anyway, that's why I did that. Gina, I felt like she just knocked it out of the park, man. She did so well. She's never really done an album before. I mean, we did a single last year. And we recorded a handful of covers, way long time ago on the 4-track. But so she's never done anything. So this was kind of fun to just experiment. And I didn't write anything specifically for her at all. I just wrote and we just made it work. And man, I thought she did great, man. She's got a lot of versatility in her vocals and what we did. And yeah, learned some stuff. So the next one should be like even more amazing. But another fun fact about the record is I put my mom on it. I wanted her to be represented on this somehow, some way. For those who don't know, my mom passed away in 2007. So I'm not going to get into that, but anyway, that's the deal there. But I wanted her to be on it, and I remembered I had some messages that she left on my answering machine, like back when I had an answering machine, and I wanted to make sure I didn't lose that, so I actually videotaped it with an actual high-8 video camera, and recorded all the messages that she left, and I couldn't find it because I thought there was a message on there that was going to be perfect for this album, and I couldn't find the tape, and which is really unlike me because I'm really good at archiving and keeping stuff organized, where I know where it is. So that's kind of unusual that I couldn't find that tape, and I looked for like a month. But so anyway, I couldn't use that, so I started going through some other tapes that I knew that my mom was on. I started going through them, and it had been a very long time since I've done that. And it's been a very long time since I've heard my mom's voice. So that was really a surreal day when I was doing that. But I came across a tape of when it was snowing, and she was at the house, and she was outside videotaping the snow, and she was talking about it. So, and I found like the perfect little quote in there. It was perfect. So I got that, and it kind of tied the whole end of the whole record together too, which was, I wasn't planning on that either. So really cool, man. So I got my mom on there, and so those of you that know my mom will recognize her immediately, but those who don't, whenever you hear a lady come up and start talking about the snow, well, that's my mom. So that's that little fun fact. And another little fun fact, kind of related to my mom, is the date that I'm releasing this on July 10th. Didn't really have any significance to me at all, but story goes is I never got a calendar for this year. I never got one, so I looked up, and I have some old calendars in the back, which is why I looked up online, like what year is the same as 2021. So it happened to be 2010, which is kind of ironic because 2010, next to 2007 when my mom passed away, 2010 was like one of the most ridiculous years of my life. So much unbelievably crazy shit happened in 2010. And I have that calendar from 2010 because I marked it all down as all these things were happening. I call it the Trail of Tears calendar. So I was like, cool, man, I'll put up the Trail of Tears calendar. And, the cherry on top of that year was that my dad sold the house that, we'd been in since we moved to Texas. And they gave me the garage a long time ago when I was a kid to have as a jam room and a recording room and all this and that. So, I've had this place out there set up, and it was such a legendary garage. You can ask anybody that was there. They all have a story about that place. But the point was, the house got sold that year, and I had to bring all that stuff over here and bring all my shit home, and I don't have room for it, and I don't have the ability to do over here what we did over there, so it was kind of a mess. But anyway, back to the fun fact. As I'm flipping the calendar last week to July, the only thing marked in July is July 10th, and that was the actual day that he sold the house. And I thought that was so funny. Not funny, but funny, And I remember that day perfectly. Saturday morning, me and Gina went over there because he put the house on the market. The house had been on the market for a month, so it sold in a month. And so we'd been over there on and off, cleaning shit out and doing stuff. But we walked in the door. My dad was on the phone, so we started doing stuff. And then he gets off the phone and goes, "Well, just sold the house." Like, really? Wow. Okay, so that moment just like signified, okay, all this is over. It's done. This is all over. It's all done and gone. And that's kind of the significance of this album being released on July 10th, which was totally coincidental. That this little purge, this is gone now. Okay, I got all this shit out of me, so this is all gone. Time to move on and do other things like write my normal sad songs. So anyway, that was another little fun fact about the album, which I thought was kind of for me anyway, it was just wild how just July 10th was that day. So there you go, man. Kill the Queen, coming out 2 days from now. Please download it, stream it, be offended by it, something, man. Just stream the shit out of it, download the shit out of it. If you want a CD, again, if you want a CD, I still got some. The PayPal link is in the comments. They're $10. Leave your address and I will ship you one of these beautiful, beautiful CDs done by Lynn Jennings. I mean, my favorite cover ever that he has done for me. I love it. It's my favorite. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that Jason Sweat actually appears on this album. He's on the instrumental, which there's a 17-minute instrumental on this album, which has no place on it. It doesn't even belong here. But on the other hand, it sort of does. It sort of makes it all, it works all together. But anyway, it's a 17-minute instrumental. Jason Sweat plays on that, which is awesome. And he also plays on the Christmas song. And those are 2 tracks that he plays on that we recorded the last, or the final drum sessions out in the living room. Last time I had a drum set in my living room. So that was that. So anyway, pick it up, man. 2 days from now. Check it out. And please let me know what you think about it. I've never been more interested in feedback from a stupid record I put out than this one. I'm so excited to hear what people say about this thing. Because it's so ridiculous, and it's so dark, and it's so offensive, but it's so cool too. So headphone it out, man, and check it out, and let me know what you think. Peace out, hippies.